Game Up Hard Hydration. It's like your favorite sports drink and your favorite seltzer came together, had a baby, but it's so much better. And Dave loves this stat line. He's got it down by memory by this point.
Oh, yeah. We're talking about 4 great flavors that come in an 8-pack, guys. We're talking about fruit punch, orange, lemon lime, grape. And guys, don't feel guilty about drinking it. It's low carb. It's only 110 calories. Enjoy yourself some Game Up.
2024 Company of the Year. Any bold predictions, Dave?
No. It's still going to be. I'll tell you this. WWE got so hot this year. I don't see that dwindling down, especially with this Netflix deal, which I'm sure we'll talk more about later on in the show. But with that Netflix deal, I think this company is going to go even bigger. In fact, I'm going to say this almost reminds me of the 80s. 84, we started to have that rock and wrestling connection. Hogan won the title. Hulkamania. And 85, we had like WrestleMania 1. I feel like we just went through 84. In 2024. Now we're going to 85 in 2025. I bet you next year we may dip a little bit. And then in 2027, it's going to be like WrestleMania 3 all over again. They're going to find something. And then who knows? After that, we might be in one of our declines. Because if you've been a wrestling fan for years and years, you know that's just how this business works. But I'll say that, yeah, for right now, WWE is going to be very, very, very hot. I can't see. I hope AEW kills it. I hope some other promotions kill it too. But I don't see anybody knocking WWE off the top right now.
I can't wait to play this back in 2026 because I'm going to make the bold prediction. I feel like AEW has to gain some steam this year. They're on max. You know, they're being presented as clearly like a number 2 at the moment, or like even lower. A lot of people aren't thinking a lot about Tony Khan's direction. So I'm going to say that AEW is going to make some big moves this year, and now, I'm not saying they're going to defeat WWE. There's no way that's happening in a year. But in 2026, we are going to look at them as a very close 1B to WWE's 1A. You know, because this year's Continental Classic or 2024's Continental Classic was better than 2023's. It's going to get bigger. As we record this, the Wrestle Dynasty pay-per-view is this weekend, the day after Wrestle Kingdom. That connection is going to get bigger, and they're going to be doing things more the right way, and they're going to be looked at as less of a joke.
I mean, you got Kenny Omega returning. You do have Mercedes Moné, who's actually catching fire all of a sudden. It was like initially wasn't, but now she's putting on these great matches. You know, MJF is back a little more full-time now, and that'll be even more so. Samoa Joe's got to be in it. So, and now you already have Bobby Lashley and these guys with these other guys coming in. So there's definitely room to grow. There's definitely potential. They have the roster to do it. It's just putting it all together. I hope they do. I hope you're right. But also, I just feel like WWE's got so much big stuff happen this year. It's just a question of hopefully AEW can do some stuff where they're in the conversation too.
Gotta agree with you there. Most enjoyable company of the year.
I'm going to go with WWE.
Did we repeat last year?
I'm going with WWE this year. I think there's going to be some good stuff for AEW. Wembley will probably be great. But at the end of the year, like WWE is so on fire right now in terms of their top overall programs. Unless something drastically changed, they have the momentum. So I will go with WWE.
Yeah, I am right there with you. It's got to be WWE. I mean, GCW has promise. MLW has promise. But WWE is the king for a reason. And I feel like recently with what they've done with like the whole Vince move and just what we saw with the bringing in of CM Punk, they have a lot of promise.
Yeah, Punk's another one who's really caught fire. So, good on you talking about that too back then, because I don't know if I knew how good this Punk run would have been, but I feel like lately, especially his stuff with Drew McIntyre and now his stuff with Seth Rollins has really elevated that. And I actually think it too. This is a little bit on the side, but I mean that favor he told Paul Heyman, I'm going to team up with Roman Dudes, but you owe me a favor. And CM Punk and Roman Reigns will both be on Monday Night Raw this week, which is so crazy though, because I feel like The Rock is probably going to come back, and there's so many ways things could go.
If you're a fan of ours, please keep watching the videos, keep liking, keep sharing, tell your friends to subscribe, share an episode with somebody that you think they would enjoy, because so many of the people that watch us aren't subscribed. And if you're not subscribed, just click like, click subscribe.
110 calories.
If you haven't tried Game Up, then you are missing out. Imagine your favorite seltzer and your favorite sports drink had a baby, but it's way better than that. Each can is 110 calories, low carb, 4.9 ABV. It's a nice light drink that is not light on flavor. Game Up comes in fruit punch, orange, lemon, lime, and grape. Pick it up at drinkgameup.com or at your nearest liquor store.